Okay.
Hello?
Yes, is Pete Ponder there, please?
This is him speaking.
Pete, this is Ira down at the garage.
Yes, hi, how are you?
How you doing?
Very good, thank you.
I wanted to tell you, would you still be able to meet later in the week?
Well, sir, the way I looked at it, I thought about it for a little bit, and after discussing with you, I would just like to leave it alone. I mean, I left there with no problems. I had no problems, and I think it's better off just to finish. I mean, I know one of your workers was upset, but I really just didn't want to get involved with the relationship between the workers and so on over there.
Well, I'll tell you something, Pete. I talked to Luis again, and he seems to still be very adamant about what he said.
Well, I understand that,
he
but
said you were getting hostile.
I understand that's what he thinks, and if he wants to believe that, that's fine. And
what are you saying here?
What I'm saying is that I just basically rather not get involved with him. If he's really that upset about something, to me, that's not the way I see it. But I just rather not have to get involved with him.
Well, the way that you're backing out of this almost seems like you're making up a lie then here.
That is not, sir. The point is I just don't have to get involved with him and sitting there arguing with him. And if that's what he thinks, I mean, I'm not going down there to argue with him. I mean, I left there with no problems, and that's why I'm not backing out. I just don't.
Why exactly would he have told me that you were being hostile?
I have no idea. We went through this before for half an hour. I have no understanding of the situation. I just left there, 2.5 weeks ago, paid the thing, and whether he was upset for some other reason, I have no idea.
No, he wasn't.
But again, I don't know why he was upset. But I'm not backing out of the situation. I'm just saying that listen, he obviously interpreted something differently than I have. And, I mean, I told you before that I felt I did absolutely nothing wrong. And, I understand that he's upset about something. But, to me, he's confronting you with the situation. But, I don't feel like it's my responsibility to come down there and discuss it with him all over again. That's all I'm saying. I mean, I left there, paid the bill.
Why don't you tell me exactly what did happen again?
I went down there. I told you, what we did was, we had called up and asked him how much it would cost to get a car towed, personally, and they said $26 or something. So we went in there, and we thought the bill would have been $26. He said because of police towing, it automatically charged to $48. And so we asked him, so it didn't matter. We went through the conversation and saying it wouldn't matter if the car was towed from anywhere, just that it would be $48 because of police towing, no other reasons. In which case, we said, fine, let's go. I went out and checked my car to see if there was a ticket on the car. Saw that there was a ticket there, and he drove by. I remember this perfectly. He's like, listen, so you guys are going to give me a tough time about this thing. I could jack up the price even further because it's been here for 12 hours and 15 minutes. I'm not doing that. He's like, don't give me a tough time. And I said, sir, we're not giving you a tough time. We just wanted to know what the facts were.
Well, what the hell did you mean when you said you weren't going to do that?
I didn't say anything about doing what? Nothing. I went out to the car, and I was out to the car looking at my ticket, just checking at the car to make sure there was no damage in the car. Right, which I did. He just drove by and opened up the door and said, listen, guys, if you're going to give me a tough time about this, I'm going to jack up the price because you were here for 12 hours and 15 minutes and I can charge you more. And I said, sir, I'm not trying to give you a tough time at all. I just wanted to know what the procedure was. And at which point, we met back inside. I paid him the bill, and we were complete. And I mean, I even said goodbye to him, and I said it again to you before. He said goodbye to me very nicely. I said, listen, I understand. It was a cop's decision to get my car towed. I left there. Not happy with the ticket, as I mentioned to you before, but that was nothing I can do with that.
Okay.
So, to me, to me, it's kind of ridiculous, the whole situation. I'm not saying...
Well, you see, I believe you, pal, and...
and I understand that, but you see, the thing is, you told me that, he gets kind of riled up or something sometimes, and I know how I feel with the situation. I know I have done absolutely nothing wrong.
Well, see, the reason I'm calling you is because we fired him.
See, but my point being is, I don't want to get involved with a man who lives literally 2 blocks away from where I live off of Broadway and have a confrontation. I mean, I don't need him to start blaming me for certain things. That's my point. And and that's why I want to stay clear away from the situation. Because, I'm not saying that, I don't want him to get upset with me for the situation. I haven't done anything wrong. I know I haven't.
Okay.
But I'm not going to go there and confront him because all that's going to do is create some bad blood between me and him, reiterate this whole thing with him, and for some reason he took it the wrong way, for sure. I'm telling you right now, he did. So the way I feel about it is, let's just let it go at that.
Well, Okay, I'm just calling to warn you. I mean, because he does know your address, and he lives over there on Rock Street, I think. And I'm just telling you for your own benefit. He seemed to say that everything's out of his hands now, and so he's gonna take it up in a.
What do you mean, sir? I don't understand.
I'm just telling you for your own benefit.
I don't understand. What do you mean? Sir, I just don't understand what you're trying to say. That's all.